Welcome to this meditation, channeled by Sananda Kumara. Please find a comfortable position with your back straight. Close your eyes and connect with your body. Before we begin, we advise you to set an intention from your heart for this experience. Repeat with me, mentally or if possible out loud. I allow myself to be open to love. I allow myself to be in the present moment. I allow myself to connect with my body. I allow my energy to flow freely. I am here and now. Take 3 deep breaths and get ready. The channeled meditation is about to begin. I wish you a beautiful journey.
Every day we were given the opportunity to be aware of our thoughts and our programming, to be aware of our emotions and conditionings. Every day we have our opportunity to be in the presence of all of those movements that started long before this precise moment in space and time, as they were set in motion in this vastness of our consciousness, that it is beyond time and space. They are just the momentum of everything that was set in motion. Can you recognize, perceive and understand all of those movements with an eye that loves and accepts? Can you choose not to be reactive to everything that is moving through your consciousness, through your life? Can you stand aside as a powerful bull comes and rages in the direction of you? Can you just give one step aside when the intensity of emotions come and arises? Can you allow them to flow and excuse yourself for being that intense about something? Can you recognize that intensity of those emotions sometimes did not even started at this moment in space and time, but long before this form were born? Can you embrace the flows and ripples of consciousness flowing through you in the illusion of time? Can you recognize the pain and suffering as a reflection of those movements? Can you understand the art of giving one step back and just allowing? Can you go beyond the labeling of pleasant, unpleasant, pain, suffering, or pleasure, ecstasy? Can you go away from the need of forcing reality to be in a specific way or to be feeling something? Can you give a step back and just allow whatever emotion is flowing in your system and not trying to label unpleasant or pleasant. And just recognize this is, and I allow it. Can you become free of imposing your preferences and just be a state of flow? As you can only guide masterfully when you are beyond all of those reactivities. As fear and resistance stop the flow and prevent the life to be fully manifested. And this creates stagnation and new ripples in your continuum. So to allow yourself to be free and stretch it to your full potential, you have to stop creating ripples that shrinks your powerful ability to create. Can you just perceive reality unfolding and understand the refraction? Can you perceive old wounds and emotions arising and flowing in your being? And even if you don't know the origin on why this is here, just to allow it. Can you embrace any form of pain and suffering, any discomfort, and just let it flow? If we see the wave coming and we resist, we are just creating more and more of it. But if you allow it and flow with it, it just passes through you as a raging bull missing its target. Nothing remains in your field. How profoundly you are aware of this wisdom. How many times you identify with the emotions flowing through you as me. How many times you feel the need to be reactive to protect yourself from the imaginary source of those emotions. As we create this illusion of pain and suffering coming from outside, from the mirror, as we are already aware that it's all flowing inside, so can you recognize all of those unpleasant emotions and just give a step aside? And just observe, free of imposing your will or your preference. And out of this beautiful acceptance, can you guide the flow back to its full potential? Not trying to force it, not trying to impose your will on it, but by allowing and guiding. As when we are forceful, we are creating attraction and resistance and forming new ripples that will come back to us. How many times you are forceful during your meditations? How many times in your day you create these ripples in your existence? How masterful you are becoming and learning and understanding to give a step aside and allow the beautiful, pleasant flow to just pass through you, because it's always pleasant and beautiful when you allow without labeling, because it's just life expressing itself, be it in its lowest or its fullest potential. And it is always beautiful existence. There is beauty in everything when you allow it to flow and to be. When you fight it, when you resist it, is when ugliness becomes very strong. When you allow it to flow, you can quickly guide it to the highest form of its expression. So be aware of your emotions and the rising of pain and suffering, misery when it comes. It's just life. It's just a wave of emotions transversing the beauty of me as a field of energy and potential. I gently give a step back and allow it to cross and transverse me. And then every emotion flows beautifully. And because I allow it, I'm always guiding and guiding and guiding masterfully. And I remain in the beautiful frequency of I am. Never getting lost in identity that fears and controls, but in the presence of the divine that always trusts in absolute confidence of I am. As I know that only beautiful and amazing things can arise from this profound allowing. As when I stop interfering, everything arises to the highest form of harmony, in absolute trust. As it is the fear and the lack of trust that created this harmony eons ago to begin with. So this is time to go back to absolute freedom in trust and confidence in I am. Freedom of the small me that tries to control everything all the time and is chained to its own self-perception, convoluted in its creations and very destructive in its ways, because it's impossible to create such beauty and flow when we are in the misery of distrust. So trust absolutely. And all it is required is to give a small step back and allow the flow of life to come through you and ripple through you. Allow your past repercussions of your distrustful small me to come and go. It maybe will visit you a couple of times more, but you can easily recognize it and allow it to flow through you as you guide yourself back to trust. And that is the life misery. Stop being so miserable. It's just life flowing and you recognizing it and allowing it. And peace and serenity becomes your center, your core, as there is nothing to fear anymore in existence. As you can easily understand and identify that it's just ripples flowing. Can you flow with life? Can you become free of me, the one that have a story, a point of view, a creed, a belief system? Can you be free of your choices and decisions? Can you be free even of your preferences? Can you allow yourself to become freer and freer and freer as you allow this moment to be perfection, as you allow yourself to perfectly flow? Can you stop putting preconceptions and demanding out of reality something to be happening for you to be in ecstasy? Can you stop imposing your will on form and saying, I will only allow the beauty of me to be here if this and that is happening to me? Can you be free of the ugliness of preconceptions that blocks the beauty and amazingness of you right here, right now? As it is only in this moment, in this present, that you can be fully aware and beautiful, amazing. And only when you completely understand that there is no place outside of you, no person outside of you, no conquest or achievement outside of you that will allow you to be in ecstasy. As you are the captain of this boat, and you are the only one that can bring allowing to this form and shape. And only in this glorious moment you can achieve this perfection. And nothing can happen outside of you to mirror the beauty of this amazing ecstasy of being. Before you choose that right here, right now, this is who I am. So please, allow yourself to be free of the illusion of future and perfect circumstances of events, allowing you to be free and happy. There is no outside space for you to go and live in where this will happen. There is no outside experience that you will live in the future that will give you this sensation, as this will be just a reflection of I am. How can you be free of all illusions, preconceptions, and dependencies, and just be in ecstasy right here, right now? How can the ever unfolding of the present moment in me, I am here and now, be the ecstasy of you? There is no other way, there is no other path where I am can be absolutely expressed in this realm. This is the only moment that will ever exist, as time is just a mirror of me moving and flowing. So how can the mirror reflect something different than what I am? It's pointless to try and change the mirror and its reflection, as who I am here and now is the ultimate flow of I am. Time and space cannot change this. Only your awareness, only you in this moment, at every moment, can be this. There is no ecstasy that will come out of you that was not created first inside of you. So choose to stop enforcing your force, your preconceptions on reality, and allow the full beauty to be present everywhere, all the time, as existence become ecstasy. And that is the beauty of I am all the time, as I am is a continuous, endless stream of life, consciousness. So I ask again, how can you be free of me, the one that chooses all the time, imposing its will by force over creation? How can you allow the flow masterfully and guided? How can you become aware of it so strongly, so intensively, that this is your perpetual momentum of flow? Can you be finally free of the me that controls? And just caress yourself in the beauty of I am and say, I am the most amazing miracle in existence. And everything that I require is right here, right now, all the time. It ever has been and will always be. As I only need to be free of this small me that tells me otherwise. There was nothing in the way, just me choosing to stop listening to it and allowing all the repercussions, the flows that arises from long ago to cross this field of energy and slowly become something else. As I'm guiding myself consciously back to my full, beautiful potential in I am. So I'll ask you one final time, how can you be free of me? And it's clear now that it is by choice and action. So allow yourself to be and flow beautifully and masterfully in the waves of creation. So be it, and so it is. As you understand this, what is alive in this temple, in this form and shape of yours? How you can recognize everything and just allow it beautifully. And from the allowing and permission, you can bring back the beauty of the flow. Perceive everything inside of you and ignite the flower of consciousness in the core of your center and visualize a beautiful pillar of life force flowing through you as a gigantic vortex. And ignite this flower to spin and spin and spin very fast, accelerating and creating this amazing tornado of life. And allow this amazing flow to clean and transform everything in your inner space. And every small pain and retention in your body are cleansed and fluidified with this flow of energy, as every phantom footprint of old wounds and pains get fluidified by this energy. To a moment there is no more, there is just amazing flow and selflessness that can be everything all the time. As you have a form and a temple, you are also free and pure potential. How amazing this is to be manifested and have this amazing potentiality. So allow the flow spiraling through you and cleaning everything. Now start the secondary activation of the new earth in your bones, in the marrow, in your spine. And feel the activation of the new earth spreading very fast. So there is a network of crystals inside of you spreading this energy in all the water in this temple. And you can immediately sense the difference, and reality starts to change states. The day feels different. To be alive feels different. There is more beauty and glory. New opportunities start to arise. And allow this flow to grow and grow and grow and grow and expand this frequency and this sensation of the new earth. As a beautiful door, a gate opens in your heart, bringing the frequency of the heart temple and the crystal. And you feel unicity, and you become one beautiful self, a selfless self that reverberates the lightness of eternity. And you can sense the sensations of the new earth of absolute trust and confidence, safety, and synchronicity of events and situations bring you beauty and amazing experiences constantly in an endless stream that you enjoy completely and absolutely present and aware. This ecstasy of existing. And the amazing sensation of eternity. There is no point in attachment and holding on rushing things. As you are timeless. You enjoy beautifully, absolutely. Visualize your feet on the ground of the new earth. Feel the aroma in the air. The sensation in your body. And bring this absolutely to this body, to this moment, as a powerful stample. You are stempling all of your atoms, everything new, with the fully manifested new earth. It's so easy right now to do this, so strong. And feel every atom registering your decision, your creation, as this is me, this is who I am, divine sacred energy, divine sacred consciousness. Feel the power of I am flowing through you in absolute joy and freedom. Feel the ecstasy with open arms and feel the realm of the divine inside this reality through you as you are eternity. Sense the integration of the realm above of the realm below. And you are the pillar that integrates everything in oneness. And feel everything around you being the same mirror of this connection. All the beings, every manifestation being this amazing reflection of the divine. And now visualize this right here, right now in all the earth. As if a perfect alignment is happening everywhere. And suddenly millions of pillars of light starts reverberating all over the surface of this Gaia, this planet. And you can sense the core of the planet reverberating the same amazing alignment. And it is happening not only here, but you can sense it happening elsewhere in creation and the universe. Because of this beautiful alignment here, it's happening everywhere in the universe. All of creation is opening its doors to this amazing alignment. Now just visualize these waves of reverberation happening beautifully, bringing harmony and beauty, love, ecstasy, consciousness, and the celebration of existence everywhere. And all creation have the opportunity of becoming a celebration. As this is my will, the will of divine sacred consciousness, so be it and so it is. Just feel yourself as this amazing pillar of light, integrating the center of this creation and the borders, allowing it to be unified as a powerful creator. You are moving endless energy from the borders to the center. And you are the unifier, the creator, fully awakened, the divine child that grows to take hold of his inheritance. And right here, right now, we are co-creating this universe of beauty and love. The universe of ecstasy, of everything, everywhere, celebrating creation, full of joy in their hearts and gratitude. Let's allow this beautiful creation of love and consciousness to overflow in our own personal decrees and visualizations right here, right now. As you recognize how beautiful and simple can be the full expression of I am, how easy you can create realities and universes, it's just as required out of you to guide your thoughts and emotions as you align to frequency, until the moment you can achieve selflessness and eternity in I am right here, right now. So choose to guide yourself along this day to anchor this sensation in this frequency, until all of who you are is this amazing, beautiful continuum. Visualize yourself celebrating your success in the end of this journey this day, once again. As you comprehend the amazingness of you in I am, the amazing powerful of creation that resides in the core of your being, right here, right now, let's decree all of us together out loud. So be it and so it is, because this is my will, the will of divine sacred consciousness, divine sacred presence, manifested right here, right now, in this earth, through this face and temple of I am. So be it and so it is, so be it and so it is, so be it and so it is. Gratidão, gratidão.